Okay, pretty interesting. Very curious to see how that lane's gonna pan out. But, you know, just looking at the heroes, I have a feeling OG has a more stable draft. As you said, kind of a slow heroes on the side of Secret. Leshrac still feels like one of the best heroes right now. It got a couple of nerfs, but, you know, I look at Leshrac, Life Sealer.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So Lesh got the Leshrac attacks restore mana one.
Yeah, I mean that's the
normal one. Yeah, I like how you mentioned it, as the misanthropy one is very weird. For people that don't know, your diabolic edict does no longer damage buildings. His boom is in a lot of trouble. You said this lane is gonna be hard for him, and he might actually get ran down. That's the first blood, probably of the tournament. I don't know what's happening back in Group A, but here in Group B, CEB will be taking down his enemy there, and OG. You got a very nice start for him. So it's that the chains are going to be affected around the remnant, and you have one more target on the chain.
Okay, would be interesting. It's a lot of damage, which is one of the roles here of offlane heroes. And I'm assuming after you get phase boots, you should be fine. Oh, Puppey just gets run down. But for the carry, I do like the other one a bit more.
Okay, we'll see how it works in general. Tomato gonna get jumped on. He doesn't have the unfettered, but he still looks like he's gonna be fine, especially with the heals here onto Boom, with the open wounds. Boom, yeah, wants to get close. Lot of fist chains. He connects there onto Tomato, but he cannot get the attacks in because of the Fire Spirit. CEB being level 3, way too hard to die versus all of that. They also did not have the glyph. Obviously, Tomato. Sticky Bomb connects. They're still being super annoying to him, and he actually dies. There's the Sleight of Fist for you. Boom. Does more than enough damage to bring down the Life Stealer, which isn't something that should happen all that often. But there it is. This offlane Ember, Bowie. It's working out.
Very curious to see how this Medusa is gonna be. Which facet did you pick up, right? Because you have the one that gives you attack speed, and you have the Mystic Snake one. I guess the attack speed one's really good against the Phoenix Egg, right?
We're gonna find out now. Afterwards, after BZM dies, he's gonna be taken out. And these slows from Corden, they're actually not to be underestimated. That is a big deal. Shishak, we talked about his performance in the laning phase. Now his rotation gonna be perfect.
A lot of value there, but it does mean that OG's lineup is also going to be a bit slow on the ramp up with their carry. Oh, nice courier snatch right there. OG, you know, deciding to get this Blade Mail on Whisper makes their mid game a bit slower. They don't have an easy way to kill heroes unless Puppey gets found here. They have OG.
Yeah, they got him. Bam. Especially with a dunk. It might cost them their lives, especially on Whisper, who's gonna be in so much trouble. He does get the call off, but here comes the blast off. Actually, brings down the Emperor as well. A one-man army axe, and this is what this guy is good at. Finally, the Mystic Snake will end his life. If he got to that high ground and used the healing salve, that would have been a disaster for Secret, but in the end, they do bring him down still. A lot of rotations now with BZM coming over. OG, they're ramping up the aggression. Shishak seeing some mines, but the one who will explode will be him. At least he gets Ari low enough for Corden to bring down. And let's see, him or CEB, who's going to be ruling the skies? It seems that everybody is running away from the Secret jungle for now.
Like, they have so much raw HP with this Life Stealer even being able to infest other targets. You have maybe Phoenix Eggs to save people. You're going to have the another pocket. Wait a second here.
Yeah, look at the charge onto all 3 of them. You get the call up Monk as well, but the mines still get the kill. It took so long. Corden is going to be in so much trouble. Boom. Next on the menu as well. Look at how slow his Remnant is. Maybe he can get himself to the high ground. We'll finally get there. Still, the Fire Spirit does connect, so the overtime damage might actually bring him down. Trying to survive into the tower. Seeds of Serenity. Boom is alive. But you tried to kill the axe. You managed to do it. That charge, however, and the timing of OG was perfect.
Do they have Blink on Axe already? Is this straight up like Axe smoke, or do they want to utilize Ari?
I'm gonna assume it's 14 minutes in. You have a blink on the axe.
I mean, he died twice, right?
There's the charge on the Crystal, slowing him down as well. Yeah, there's the blink axe call as well. Goodbye, mana. No chance. Actually, he had the one charges to get the Stone Gaze off, but still will be taking her down before they turn to stone. Get a nice bonus with Shishak trying to save his carry, and the tower will fall as well. A fast, clean move from OG gets them a most important kill on the map, Wisdom Rune and the tower. In my mind, OG can go through him easily. You charge, you call, and then whichever of the heroes does damage beats Phoenix, Lesh, or the Leicester, they're gonna kill him. What's the save on Secret? What's the turnaround? You have some with the blast off and the stone gaze, but it takes time. Ari bulldozes out. He gets stunned up during his charge. He's gonna be in a lot of trouble. Nice cancel there onto the Sunray as Ari goes onto the high ground. They don't have vision, but Trisha Kamura will now be seeing him. Corden going for a TP out, and nice the stone gaze, they will be able to save him. Actually, Secret are getting all their heroes out apart from Crystal, who's surrounded by everybody. Puppey, they're standing and looking at his laning buddy as he's being destroyed. And of course, the way that you kill a snake, cut off his head. The Whisper, very good at doing that in this game. It will be another death for the carry of Secret. Fine, he's okay. The tower, however, might not be. Puppey playing with his life. He sees that he needs to create some kind of chaos in this game to give time to his teammates. Still, his tower is going to be in a ton of trouble. BZM, another Diabolic Edict, needs to get a little bit closer. Tomato joins in on the fray as well. Unfettered ready. You have the Sunray as well. Don't want to rage just yet. We will be able to escape. Puppey running forward, trying to create chaos. Let a fist. Tomato. Nice time lapse from Puppey. He will have to go inside of the Lesh to heal himself up. Round is there. Another strike onto the Medusa. They're gonna have the call if they want it. Now the question is, can you go for that mana? 21 charges are available. We'll go for it. The Stone Gaze gets used. No mana whatsoever, but they get close. They get through the Stone. BZM in a lot of trouble. No heals for you through that Bloodstone as he's being slowed down by the Dragonite. Turning around onto Corden. Nice slow onto Ari. As Tomato, very low as well. No infest. Has to be very, very careful. Whisper, he gets a kill with the Battle Hunger as Ari cannot move. Here comes the egg as well as the call, and that's gonna make sure this time around that Corden goes down a 2-for-2. Pretty much an equal trade. Considering that OG were on the aggressive, I'd give it to them still.
And considering they were playing from behind, I don't think they're that sad, you know, especially with the Medusa surviving. Oh, she's shacked. Goodbye. I feel like
division. The problem is that he's very close to his scores, which some games it's a good thing if you're over-farmed, but this game it's actually his scores being under-farmed. When your Medusa only has 2k gold ahead of your techies, no matter what the circumstances are, the game is going bad. Here. He does have a Yule's, however, so it's not an easy kill with a Nether Strike. He needs one more bash. No, actually Whisper has the blink range necessary, and of course with the Culling Blade will get another kill.
That was really close. Yeah, I mean, these Aegis duration is expiring, so you gotta be careful here. This is the only opening Secret could utilize if they somehow kill you as the Aegis is expiring.
Try to heal up a little bit there on the creep.
Oh, Puppey
just gives away the Aegis. Puppey comes closer, gonna get called, pretty much brought down. The Culling Blade is there. Tomato back to the world of the living. Buyback from Puppey. Here comes the blast off onto the limb. Unfettered immediately goes forward, infests on the left, trying to keep him alive. Not gonna be happening. Now the egg will be used very aggressively, so they're just focusing on it in the game. Bring down this egg. Maybe they can change the game. Fuels onto the X. Medusa trying to run away. No mana, and now with the double Battle Hunger, you will fight Crystallis or you will die. A painful death. Whisper running forward. Crystallis still alive, and he gets a dunk just before he goes down himself. In the end, OG, they lose 4. Secret mount up a pretty much perfect defense. There's a Skadi in the Medusa, but tell me, Bowie, if Sanj is so garbage, if you say, why is the Axe and the Lesh actually getting it in this game? We're gonna have to hold that thought as we get the jump onto the Dragonite on the bottom lane, just in front of the base. Nice blast off from Shishak, and with the Pike, Dragonite still won't survive. Has a buyback and the Dragon form if need be, but Atar is already going to be taking a decent amount of damage. Glyph going to be used still. You will not be getting a refresh.
Yeah. Okay, so they're actually going for this. Roche still 2 minutes away, so they're not necessarily aware of this. But yeah, let's just make sure Secret is in the base. Are they really going for this?
He has an Aghanim Scepter on Tomato, so he can disarm Crystallis if he wants to focus onto the egg. Puppey gets the time lapse off, will die still, and he did buy back in the earlier part. Now they get the stun on Corden, who did buy back for this engagement, so it's going to be a problem if he does get taken out. It's looking very much like that's exactly what's going to happen. The Dragon gets taken out of the skies, making it a 5 versus 3, and that's only because the techies just bought back. Crystallis gets the Mant off, and on the other side, boom, will be dying as well, trying to create chaos in the backside of the fight, or at least get slowed down. Is it enough to take him out? Yes, it is. No infest for the Leicester to keep him safe as Boom buys back as well. OG, I don't think there's a reason to go back. Shishak, he gets the Yules onto the axe, and Tenato coming forward. He knows that there's no Manta, so the slow is gonna be quite nice. Nice split earth onto Boom, still with the 4-staff. He will be safe, threatening with the blast off. Tenato is not gonna be chasing. Yes, the infest onto his buddy. That's gonna be it for OG. It's time to focus on Roche. It's one of those situations where you're better off just going for a fight around Roche, but you don't know how to win it. Anyway, so then you stay in your base hoping that if the game goes longer, the enemies are going to be making that mistake. How about the new banner? What are your thoughts on that one? Is it going to help the high ground pushes?
It's definitely different, right? Because you want to use it close to where the creeps are going to stay, whereas in the past, it was just an aura that you would apply to them. But at the same time, heroes with a lot of attack range are really good against banner, right? Because you want the banner to be close to the barracks. So heroes like Sniper might just totally counter banner because he gets the night vision and he gets the attack range to deal with it. There you go. Gets placed down.
Astonari and the illusions
okay,
are
this is very
taking care of
underwhelming.
it.
Just destroyed the banner.
Kill those illusions! Don't allow them to kill your banner. They'll get the Yules onto Ari. He's infested by the Leicester. They probably noticed that with the amount of HP that he does have. BZM sent back. He's the one with the Aegis. There will actually go with the Nether Strike. Crystal is saved by the Dragonite and his 4-staff. Stone Gaze as well. Tomato will get the Unfair, trying to run away. He doesn't have the infest. Has to be very, very careful. Here comes CEB, just slowing them down, threatening them with fire. I dare you to cross this line, and they won't. OG will be able to reset. Yeah, I guess maybe they should have committed a little bit more. BZM will get the range axes off. Instant fuel onto the Axe. They're not allowing him with these calls to do anything. Still has the BKB if need be. Look at that. Aegis already out. Nether Strike. They're going for the easier target this time around. And that is weird to say about a Dragonite, but he will fall dead for 7. The egg being used as well with the Yules, keeping the Ember Spirit in place. He does have the Remnants to dodge every single stun going his way. Secret still alive, but the fall from Whisper this time around. He'll get the BKB off, so no Yules will be preventing. Goodbye, mana. He has some sticks there onto Crystallis, but ultimately he will still fall, not able to attack from the infested Leicester. That's going to be 4 heroes dead, and Secret finally raising the white flag and accepting defeat in game 1.
Yeah, I really feel like for the most part, this was a draft win. I also, kind of mentioned the Ice Dragon form on this DK.
Just how much damage is being done. But in general, you saw the drafts here, Bowie. The odds are going to be heavily in favor of OG, obviously, as they did win the previous game as well with relative ease. But do you think Secret has drafted themselves up for success in this game?
Magnus now has an innate that he's just a fat boy, so his force movement against him works 50% less than normal. So I'm assuming if you get tossed, how does that even work? Well, Puppey might get tossed into the arms of OG here.
Into a grave. They give it to BZM. Literally like a real mid player. He just comes over, that one last right click, and now if you are this it's gonna be PA in the mid lane. Actually, they are sending the Tiny to the safe lane. If you're this TA, you're gonna be even more sad, as Boom is taking a ton of damage with the Leech Seed. They're gonna be getting so much damage into him. The Whirling that does a lot, but he's still going to be going down as OG get themselves a second kill.
Oh, Meteor Hammer Batrider, let's go. 85% more damage, you get the effect. Your instances do more damage.
Yeah,
what about
I really
that?
want to see them ruin this game.
Hey, don't you want to see game 3?
I do want to see a game 3, as if this continues, this trend of Secret Heroes dying.
I think so, especially when they get a lot of kills in the beginning, right? You get 2 kills, this TA already starts the lane with less resources and everything. It is a really hard lane. Like, you have to be so careful how you position.
Oh, Puppey pulled into another Bramble, and he's gonna be pulled into a third one. No, Crystallis, he takes it for his captain. Still will be taken down, losing the courier in the process. Crystallis, he is pretty tanky himself. Whisper, however, is not somebody that you want to go up against. Shishak will die as well, and Secret are losing heroes left and right. Crystallis using the 1 charges, so the Shadow Realm attack won't bring him down.
And look at CEB already getting some vision around the triangle, understanding that the way for this TA to get back is getting some stacks. Don't have big ones so far, but they might actually find Cordon.
Yeah, he's gonna be trying to find a way. He has to go through the vines there, and the Nature's Grasp to slow him down enough, even take him down. CEB gets the kill on Corden. Every single lane, every single hero on Secret is struggling.
And you already see CEB trying to get vision, but there is a sentry from Secret, so nicely done by them. They should be able to take that one down.
Thing is, at what cost? If you bring in a hero, it might actually just die. Batrider is not bad at diving whatsoever. Lucky for Secret, OG doesn't have a glyph, so diving is not going to be as easy. Shishak, there's going to be a tree planted by CEB. Leech Seed going through. Here comes BZM with the Firefly. Going to be igniting Puppey, and it's looking very much certain that the captain of Secret is dead. As Corden is trying to get a kill in return. Not going to be happening. BZM a little bit too deep, and that curved chakram will do so much damage. Finally, BZM does go down, so this dive from OG a little bit too eager for those skills.
Ready. I still feel like you really need a shard to kill this Willow, to kill even the tree, right? So you don't get overgrown. As Whisper, a good side step away.
Yep. This Chakram won't catch him. Now he can blink in. RP at the ready, maybe waiting for a better one. Nice trap. Puppey, however, is in so much trouble. You don't want to swap there any one of your teammates. He does want to swap, however, just to give him a little bit more HP. BZM in a lot of trouble. CEB protecting his buddy with the overgrowth core that needs one more. Shishak will get the kill at the cost of his own life. Avalanche going to be perfect, and it means that OG lose two of their heroes. Now they're joining in. Crystal is not going to be taking all that much damage. Tossing away that gyro as the RP is ready. Whisper still doesn't want to use it. Won't use it for 3 players, and here comes the terrorists. You're all afraid, and you should. Estimado does an amazing amount of damage. Brambles on point as well. Ari is crushing this fight. However, Crystallis is doing the same. Turns around. The Curse Crown is there as well as the Bedlam. He cannot survive the overwhelming magical damage, and Ari gets a mega kill streak. Puppey, the one on whom everything started. Nice dodge on the magic missile, but now the skewer will get taken. Ooh. Goodbye, Shishak. He does find Whisper. Beautifully done in general from the supports of Secret.
I think you probably want to take a fight in the top side and Roche out of it. You have all of the things to take fights here. Blink and Shard in the TA. They're actually showing TA and going to the other here. It's interesting.
Whisper is gone. He's gonna try.
Oh, TRP gets cancelled.
Now they get a big hit. Now solid overgrowth. He does have a Manta on BZM. Lasso as well, trying to finish him off. Nice swap out from Puppey. It's not gonna last that long. Keeping BZM away. Look at the time just turns around. They destroy BZM. However, Crystal is still going to be in a lot of trouble. Will get slowed down. Here comes the cooldown. It's perfectly placed, but the Tiny is still living. He has way too much HP. Stolen Terrorize as well. This is amazing from Shishak. What he's doing to OG. He's decimating in silence as well. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Corden gets another. And OG, they only survive on their position for Secret. Looking dominant in there, but without the Tiny, seems they don't have the confidence to go for the Roche.
Because of, I think, a lot of the moves from this Timbersaw, but also how early Crystallis was able to get involved. I think, you know, just like the Ratcher, he's one of those more aggressive European carries. Hello.
Point toss into the Brambles, with the Bedlam. Does have a use of his own on the Rubik, so will buy some time, tries to skewer away, dies in the middle of it. As a Secret, the rest of them might go for some revenge.
Have a smoke on Secret here. I don't think you want to give away this for free.
Won't. Places a sentry, still delivering vision was there, so he did see Puppey for a second. Shadow Realm onto the high ground. You need to be careful. Boom, just goes forward. Won't be able to get that kill. Yule's still available.
I don't think Secret has any business walking around, especially with RP and Lasso being up. This is not an easy fight for them to take. You get some vision on the left side.
Oh, Whisper is the perfect hero to catch CEB. That's double silence onto the support. CEB is already dead. No overgrowth for you whatsoever. Avalanche, double kill, double hit, and the lift up. Ari gets taken out there. The Lasso, they're going to try to finish off Crystallis with a swap. That's not going to be happening. You don't have your support. So Whisper misses on the blink skewer, and now he's in no man's land. He cannot RP. He cannot run away. Timado left all alone right now and will get taken out as well. BZM already escaped through the twin gates. A smart move considering how the fight was going. A beautiful executed fight from Secret.
Had a ward on the left side, at least the only reason they won that fight. He got vision of the two supports in the small camp area, and huge blink from Boom. He pretty much solo kills the two supports, and you know, after that the fight's so easy. Yeah, Whisper missed the skewer, but you know, it doesn't matter. If you start the fight with two supports dead, you're just bound to lose the fight. I think they had buyback on the gyro, but they didn't really want to use it. you need to wait these ages out. They're getting picked off. I think they should just choose the side of the map and play together. Secret, they're just poking way too well around their defenses. Oh, Whisper.
Nice grab from Whisper, but there's a Yules on the Rubis. You're just going to be buying time for the rest of the pack to come over. That Solar Crest won't help your Gyro survive. This game now looks pretty much impossible. Everybody is just dying in Secret. They're not even trying. They're not doing anything special. They're literally right-clicking you and running towards your base. There will be double traps onto poor Ari. He'll get taken down easily with just one hit from Corden. OG, they lose 4 heroes just like that without any tactical planning from Secret. They just go forward and they get kills.
Look at this tower. That's a living armor tower, mind you. The TA is not even attacking it. It's just gone.
And Crystallis has a ton of attack speed with the Tiny, which means that your tower will fall. Corden, he wanted to steal that tower. Did you see that? That's the TAs for you. But of course, Tiny will not allow his hard work to get taken away.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's Gen Alpha, I guess is the right name, as Whisper will be munched down here. Crystallis, beyond godlike streak. This hero is crazy. Like, it is alongside TA. Considering how much he stomped the lane, you know, it is definitely not reassuring, the state of this game, because you just show up in fights and die.
Is that Rapier? No! They cancel it! No way! Oh, no way! At least he didn't assemble it. At least that. Yeah. But the thing is, will your base really be there in 80 seconds?
One extra attack. Well, Trian's dead.
He gave his life away to buy an extra second for Crystallis not to be attacking through backdoor protection, and he just doesn't care.
Crazy.
Oh no, guys, I shouldn't be able to kill this, but I can, because I have 750 damage with the Midas armor. Goodbye, thrower. It's called Defense of the Ancients, and OG, you're defending nothing. We're going into game 3. The two teams with one living legend on each will be getting 1 game each and fighting for that top spot in the adjusted GSL format.
It's a Monkey King. I think your job this game is literally to shut down this Monkey King. I don't think the Tiny's KO as much from the offlane. I feel like the track actually gets handled all right by the other heroes on the side of OG. Yeah, it definitely gets better for the Timber, I think, but we'll see what BZM's gonna cook up. He also has more creeps waiting, so should be offsetting this number. King's turn rate's pretty bad. Oh, BZM, is he dead?
He's dead. You told me it's gonna be a snooze fest. You told me nobody's gonna die. Corden is gonna say differently here, Bowie, and we'll get a huge advantage for his team. This is sometimes how you lose game. Whisper has 4 poison stacks on him. The thing is, they're not gonna be activated for quite some time. Monkey King has to run away. He needs the Primal Spring. He's just being annoyed so much. Boundless Strike gonna be perfect with the Blood Grenade. That means he's not gonna be springing onto those trees anytime soon. But just, it is hard to escape this situation anyways, as Whisper is just gonna be stacking him with the Sticky Napalm. Finally, he gets himself into the trees, TPs to the lane, and Crystallis, luckily for Secret, will survive. It's fine though. No Split Earth. For how long will he be fine? Look at the Leshen, his overwhelming overtime damage, still diving the sides. It is enough. Timbersaw takes a massive amount of damage, not dead just yet. However, his tower is getting lowish.
Oh my god, there's a haste from here.
That's a little bit too deep, especially with Sep coming over. Gale does connect. Diabolic Edict being used. That is something that you don't want to go in on. 1 ball charge left on Corden. He can be denied, which Shishak is probably going to try to do. Blood Grenade used as well, and there's the deny. Will not allow the enemies to get money for the kill, but it is still your mid laner dead. Seems that he did struggle quite a lot there in the later portions of the lane. Now he's going to be trying to come back into it. It's Puppey. He does pick up the Invis Rune. That's huge. That's so big.
No sentry there as they find BZM.
Lifted up into the air. So much overtime damage. Corden and Shishak, they get the kill. Puppey not even needed there. Seb from the side tossing out some spells. Not going to be changing the fact that their hero is dead. Whisper has a lasso.
Whisper 2 levels ahead.
Crystallis is dead. Yeah, he's definitely dead 100%, especially with the charge coming through. You might not even need it, as Whisper is going to do this on his own. Loses the courier to the tower. Nope. Tower won't be getting it. Needs 4 hits for the courier to die. That's not going to happen. OG, they punish the enemy carry. Not as easy easy to survive when you're not a tiny. That's how it goes per level of the Serpent Core. Lift up.
Yeah.
Soul Whirling Death. Here comes the Batrider with the TP glyph being used. Nice disruption just in time. Whisper is gonna be lighting everything on fire. There goes the Noxious Flag. As well, stolen lasso, however, beautifully done by Shishak. Corden will die to the Chakram of BZM as Ari gets a tree thrown into his back as Shield Rune, Puppey takes it down. I think he could have picked it up though. And also, really, all of the eyes are going to be on him. These are the types of series that give you the confidence. If you play well in it, you might just secure a good career for yourself. Corden, slow down, takes a lot of damage. He's still going to be taken out. We'll do some AoE before he falls. Boom next on the menu with the charge in from Ari. They're going to surround him with so many heroes and make sure that he's dead. OG, they bring all 5 and thus give themselves 2 kills, 2 core kills. Shishak going for another shapeshift. If he's gonna be able to get anybody down. Avalanche. Oh, hello. Toss. Ari lifted up into the air. Charged as well. Imagine a wolf. Makes sense. It helps you with farming as well, right? You're just gonna be hopping from one camp to the other if you're not losing too much.
I think they have to change. Oh, never mind. Shishak.
Yeah. His face will be changed, not in a way that he likes. The Howl is there as well, and he will not be getting the charge away. Just too long of a cooldown.
Shapeshift being used. I think he allows Secret. They rely way less on cooldowns than OG, right? Tiny, Leshrac, they are all pretty much low cooldown type heroes.
Yeah, definitely. There will be an Avalanche. Ari moves around, gets a billion bashes onto Boom. Get tossed away. Nice lift up there. Just trying to save Boom. Not gonna be happening. Those bashes, you're gonna be very mad about those. Shishak pushed very far behind onto the high ground where he will die, but the damage of BZM and this double kill, it was very much needed for BZM, who was behind for the majority of the game. You're not gonna die on OG. The thing is, Secret, they do their burst damage with the Tiny, and if the hero is not dead, then you have this constant damage that is not bursty at all. Nice ult from the Lesh to protect from the Nether Strike. And Ari is still gonna go for it. Look at the pushback. That is so busted. But still, they get a little bit too deep. There's the Guardian Greaves. Have you gone to the BZM? He's gonna be getting himself away from the Wukong's man. Finding Puppey as well. Glimmer Cape not gonna save him. And here comes a pack of wolves. 4 of them hungry for blood. And let's see if monkeys are gonna be on the menu today. Tomato looking at Boom. He can even bite the rock if he wants to and will be able to do so. So even more extension on his shapeshift, meaning that Shishak is going to be in so much trouble. Alpha Wolf being thrown away, but Tomato is still going to be getting a triple kill in that fight. You lose 2 of your heroes, but you do not care. Secret are helpless. He's a wolf. He huffs and he puffs and he takes your house down, so it's not going to be that hard.
Wow, that house has a glyph, alright? I don't think they had glyph back in the day of those tales.
True. As Boom comes
back,
toss back. Maybe they can bring down Ari, which would be a great start to the fight. Secret. Boom still alive. Disruption keeping alive a little bit longer. But Lycan is a little bit too strong. Will get a beyond godlike streak there after his 10th kill of the game.
A patch like this, I really feel like you kind of have to gear towards the brokenness of heroes. We saw, how different Secret looked when they had TA Tiny, right? It's just, I guess they do have Tiny now, but just not very Tiny.
As the Wolves, I don't think he's gonna be getting the blink away, but the TP out might happen there with the demonic cleanse. He will be fine getting some of his HP back as well. But you put Crystallis in a bad position. There will be a flame break, pushing him even deeper in. Nice stun and the disruption as well, turning it around. Secret, they want to keep their carry alive, but wants and possibilities are 2 different things. Yules from the Leshrac, protected by the Disseminate, by the Glimmer Cape. He will ultimately fall as well as Secret are being overwhelmed while the Wolf is in the air. His Dragon is still hunting Boom. Next on the menu, pushed even further, tossing rocks very far behind himself. Ari puts Boom in a great position to die versus Tomato. Secret without 4 of their heroes. How are they going to stop this push? Well, they tried to give their Rubik away. It's not going to take Tomato more than 2 hits to make sure that he's dead as well.
One thing that's super scary about OG right now is that the flexibility of heroes they can play is out of this world. Like, you have Batrider, one of the best heroes of the patch, can be played mid, off lane, and support. You have Lycan being played as a carry. This Timber pretty much being flexed to any position. It is. OG is a very scary team to draft against, and I can understand how and why it was so hard for Secret here to this win.
You're gonna be confused every single time. What are they doing with this Batrider? Well, they're lassoing good. The Glacier does connect, but still the War Monkey, even if he got Wukong's command off, he would have gotten pushed out of it. He started off in tier 4s, ended up in his base. Not even his body will be given to Secret. The bury with dignity. Your king will die, as will you. Team Secret will go to the lower bracket of this group stage. Whilst OG, they're just one series away, and they have 2 chances of going into the playoffs.
Yeah. They are one series away from pretty much being guaranteed, and yeah, they look good. Sure, game 2 was a bit iffy, but at the end of the day, it feels like their drafts are in general a more